Can AI fully recreate macOS from complete zero? Here's a completely clean, freshly created project. Here's one of ChatGPT's best models, and here's a very carefully crafted prompt. Visual target macOS like, and let's press enter. Package name AI Gen OS, AI generated OS, yes, install, and we can see there's a bunch of files generated. Okay, a few minutes later and we are done with the operating system. And this is how our macOS clone looks like. I see the resemblance. What I also see is that this is an actual Apple logo in the corner. And he even got the buttons right, okay. It even changes what app it says right here when I open a new application. So there's a background. I am trying to use mouse 1 on the desktop, but it doesn't seem to be working. Does the top menu panel work? No, it doesn't seem like it does. Okay, the top menu panel has to be fixed. Then these icons, I am trying to press on them, nothing really happens. We are gonna have to fix that one as well. There's no right click options. Okay, spotlight overview, command space. Does that actually work? Not sure, no. It opens up my macOS spotlight. Okay, so the shortcuts I can't find, they don't really work. So this is how the file manager looks like on our brand new operating system that ChatGPT generated. We see we have a bunch of categories. I don't know what is up with this one. Okay, so there's root, and then there's a bunch of different folders inside of the root category, I guess. Let's create a new file. New files. Okay, and it's that simple, but these numbers are so randomly generated, okay? Rename. What happens if I rename it to video.mp4? It's still a text file, okay? There's no different file formats in our operating system. Let's delete all of them. Okay, new folder. So we have a new folder as well. So that works, okay? I can see we have a bunch of pages available. About page, what is this one? About AI generated OS. And I can see that our windows even have some transparency effects, which is super cool. Except, is it really translucent? Because when I hover over the text over here, I cannot see any of it. Can I resize windows? Yes, I can. And what is this part? Okay. The dock area has this whole area dedicated to it. Welcome to the local browser. This page is fully local and safe. News page. System news. Build one ship. Spotlight. Find a drag and drop. Drag and drop. Can I do that? It doesn't seem to be working. How is it meant to be? Okay. It seems like I can drag and drop inside of the same directory, so that works at least. So this is Finder. The icon is super weird. I can see that the dock has like this highlight effect, which is pretty cool, like macOS. Then what about terminal? Commands ls, cd, pw, cat, touch, mk directory. Let's do ls. Okay, we have a few files. I don't see them on the desktop, so let's try to touch video.txt. Yes, there's a new file. So file creation works. So let's create a new directory. Video. And yes, there's a new directory. Clear. Echo hello world. And yeah, it does echo. And what about the settings? Let's resize this window. Oh, and I want to see these buttons. Okay, wait. We can close the application. We can minimize it. And it even shows the little indicator that something is minimized and it's open. And we can put it in full screen. Okay, but let's see what wallpapers we have. We have this one, Sunset Blends. Forest Mist. This one is cool. They are all like basic gradient backgrounds, but still pretty cool. And this one also looks really cool. Dark mode. This one just changes the Windows color. And what about dock size? I wish I could get it a bit bigger, actually. So far, this is actually pretty cool, but I want to do some fixes, actually. Okay, so this is my prompt. So let's tell it to do that. And also maybe let's tell it to fix these command shortcuts, because these ones don't work. Okay, this is the prompt I'm gonna ask. Okay. ChatGPT is finished, and I can see that we now have some text files on the desktop. I still can't drag on my desktop. And what happened to this one? Current issues. Making a selection on the desktop still doesn't work. Boom. Okay, so it has fixed the top menu panel. I can see that we can drag around and make a selection. It's a bit weird, and you can see my mouse, and when I click on it, it's kind of making the selection below my mouse or something. We have a lot of options now. Let's turn off Wi-Fi and battery. Battery slider. Okay, how does that work? And why is Finder last now? That's an issue. Let's put these ones in the folder. I can't do that. That's also an issue. I can double click on applications and it will give me a menu, but I can't see the menu because it goes out of the screen. But let's fix these issues. Fix them. ChatGPT. Okay, Finder. Yeah, but we can see that when I drag the selection, all of the items get selected. It looks really cool visually. It's Spotlight Search, Search Apps and Files, Finder. I forgot to check out the shortcuts. Control Space. So this is that. Yeah, selection now appears correctly. It now drags from my cursor, not below it. And what about the contextual menu? Yeah, this one's also fixed. Then what can I do with these ones? Okay, that's cool. It doesn't snap to grid. It's just like free to move around. I'm not seeing a trash bin on here, okay? So let's tell ChatGPT to add a more desktop backgrounds, more variety, and now we have to wait. What other features do operating systems have? Multiple file types, image viewer, tags for folders, add more applications, and let's just let it do its thing. Okay, and this one is also done. Let's check it out. Oh my god, what is going on? I have this folder open right now. Let's try to apply some tags. It doesn't seem to be working. I guess we're gonna have to fix that. I see we have a recycle bin in the corner. Trash. Okay, let's move this one to the bin. And it doesn't work. Trash doesn't work. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna fix it. Then there's also a new application. We have some photos. Sunset Coast. So this is a PNG file. So this is one photo. Then we have Alpine Bloom. This one is a JPEG. What about this one? This is a PNG. So we have 3 photos. And what about this one? This is, okay, it's a calculator. Does it actually work? 9 plus 6, 15, 4 minus 3. It doesn't delete the previous input when I type a new character. That's also an issue, but it's fine. We're gonna fix it. And what I also added is new backgrounds. Let's check those ones out. They are so freaking copy-paste wallpapers, okay? Alpine Air, Desert Haze. This one looks cool. Lagoon Wave, Lavender Fog, Midnight Coast. This one was, and Golden Hour, okay. Show desktop icons. We can disable them completely. That's cool. Dock magnification, glass opacity. So this one makes our objects more translucent. Recycle bin, view bin. I wish it worked because it doesn't. Make it so you can apply tags by right-clicking on the icon on the desktop as well. Let's make it fix all of this. Unpaid labor. I'm not paying him. Maybe that's exactly why nothing really works the first time. Like 4 minutes later, and it has fixed all of our issues. Unpaid labor GPT. Okay, but let's see. Can I move stuff to the bin? Doesn't seem like it. No, I can't. It's not going to the bin. Then tag folder. It doesn't change the color, but it does give it a tag. Okay, and I can't apply tags to TXT files. Okay, this is so tedious. But this is my custom macOS AI Gen OS terminal. This terminal looks so good. I bet Linux users are jealous right now. And if you're interested in this type of stuff, then you can also check out this video right here, and I'll possibly see you there.